We found a race that you just won in Adelaide about 30 years ago in one of those Starians.
Yeah, you've got to look a long way back for a lot of those race wins.
Yeah. So, can you say Super 100 MPH?
Super 100 MPH? Like me, you're an oldster. You've got to dredge up the memory to recall who they were. The people that put on extraordinary motorsport. You can still see it, you know. Super 100 MPH. It's on YouTube. Relive the great days of motorsport.
Back to Mount Panorama, where not all the horsepower is directed at the racetrack. In fact, I'm in the centre of the circuit at the moment. That encompasses quite a large area, and quite a lot of this land is still devoted to farming and to fruit trees. In fact, some of the people that live in the centre of the circuit are not all that much in favour of the car race, but only one man can lay claim to having been here before the race started. He was here in 1932, and he's not all that fussed about racing cars. Mr. Jim Windsor.
It's a curse, really, a curse to us. Curse to the... I'd say it's a curse to Bathurst, because when you can't but think of the mighty pollution and the influence that speed hogs, this glorifying of speed, has on the young people. You know, they want to be like them. Does anybody get any positive result except cash? If they had a big athletic carnival, that would be something positive, something that would make the world a better world. Stronger muscles, instead of its big backsides and weak muscles these days. That's what they're aiming at. Big backsides that can sit and sit and sit and on on the seat of a car and operate the steering wheel. But never mind.
From Jimmy Windsor's farm, a look at the other side of Mount Panorama these days, along Executive Row up Mountain Straight, where a lot of the Bathurst professional people live, including real estate agent John Ireland, who's one of those all in favour of the great race.
If something like this happened every weekend, naturally you'd get some objection from residents, but it doesn't. It's only 2 weeks of the year. But I generally believe that people of Bathurst are right behind the races and see it as a good thing for the city.
Jim Windsor might be outflanked, but he won't be beaten. He went to town early today, like every other Sunday in the year, to play the violin for folks at an old people's home. When he gets back, the race will have started, and by rights he'll be locked out of the circuit and his farm. But the trees need tending, so he'll climb the fence on Conrod Straight and find that the Australian Racing Drivers Club has 2 flag marshals waiting for him. They'll get him home through a break in the race traffic. He'll stuff his ears with cotton wool and try to pretend that none of us are here. Well, there's no doubt the majority are in favour, and the great race is definitely here to stay. As for Mr. Windsor, well, there's something appealing, though, about his point of view, isn't there? For me, I'm off to join the grid for the James Hardy 1000. Here's Mike Raymond.
Garry Wilkinson, the attractor.
I've shifted the gears.
How old are you, old man?
78.
Oh, Christ, you're a youngster.
I am.
Super 100 MPH.
No wonder I can drive quicker than you. I'm about 8 years old. Super,
He can do it.
yeah.
Super 100.
Super 100
MPH.
MPH.
Thank you.
And what is the hell? Super 100 MPH. I'd say, guys.
Series, which is